Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to turn image to cartoon in Photoshop. And also we will dive deeper into applying filters like poster edge and cutout, applying oil paint, applying threshold, changing of blend modes, applying levels, and hue and saturation. So let's get started! So here in our document, I prepare here an image that we are going to turn it into a cartoon effect. So the first step we're going to do here is we're going to the layers panel and select on our background layer. Then go to the menu bar, go to select, and then choose subject. And let Photoshop create a selection on our model. There we are. So once we already have this selection, now let's create three duplicated layer effect. So I'm going to press Ctrl plus J, and another one, press Ctrl plus J. That's for the second, and press Ctrl plus J for the third. Okay, and then from this top layer, I'm going to name this one as our lighten. Okay, and then hide this layer for now. From this next layer, let's name this layer as the edges. All right, and this layer under it will be the color. All right, okay, and then selected on this background layer, because our goal here is to create a background of this. So to do that, with that background layer selected, going on to the adjustment layer icon, click that, and then choose solid color. So for me, I choose a dark background here, so I'm gonna choose a grayish color, and then hit OK. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. So going back, the next step we're going to do here is we're going to select on the edge layer. Yes, this one. Click on this. And then we're going to apply the edge poster. So to do that, go to the menu bar, go to filter, and then go to filter gallery. And then choose on poster edge. Okay, so let's zoom this one out for us to see the result. Okay, yes, that's how it goes. All right, and then from the options, from the edge thickness, I'm gonna set this one to 0. For the edge intensity, set that to 5. For the posterization, set that to 6. And once all set, hit OK. All right, now the next step we're gonna do here is we're going to add a threshold. So with this edge layer still selected, go to the menu bar, go to image, go to adjustments, and then choose on threshold. All right, so from the threshold level, now I'm going to set this one into the amount of 85 and then hit OK. Now, the next filter here we're going to add here will be the oil paint. So still selected on that edges layer, go to the menu bar, go to filter again, and then go to stylize and find oil paint. So from the brush, for the stylization, I'm going to set that to 5.0. From the cleanliness, set this one to 3.5. From the scale, set this one to 0.1. From the bristle detail, 0. And then hit OK. So I'm going to zoom this one in, all right, because our next step here is we're going to add levels. To do that, with that edges layer selected again, go to the adjustment layer icon, go to levels, right? And then, starting from the highlights, I'm going to click and drag this one going to the left, making sure that I'm trying to remove those lines. Yes, this one's okay. All right, there you go. So something like that. From the shadow slider, I'm going to click and drag it to darken those dark ones. Okay. All right, there are. Okay. Now this seems fine to me. Yeah, there still remains, but it's not that much. So I'm good with this. So let's go to the zoom tool, and then let's go to fit screen. Okay. So now this is all what I have now. Okay. The next step here is that we're going to select on the clipping mask icon. Right? Click on this. All right, there we are. And then again, let's go to edges layer, and we're going to change the blend mode of this. So click on this arrow down, and then set this one to multiply. Okay, so this is how it goes. Moving on, let's select now on the color layer. Okay, so with that color layer selected, I'm going to the menu bar, go to filter, go to stylize, and then choose oil paint. Actually, the brush setting are already set, so no need for us to change that. Now hit OK. So once it's already applied, the next step we're gonna do here is we're going to add surface blur. So still selecting that color layer, go to the menu bar and go to filter again, go to blur, and then choose surface blur. Under the surface blur dialog box, from the radius, I'm gonna set this one to 20 pixels, from the threshold to 10 levels, and then hit OK. Now, still selected on that color, let's add another filter here. So let's go again to the toolbar, go to filter, then this time go to filter gallery. Okay, so we're going to apply here the cutout. So where to find the cutout? Go to artistics and you can find there the cutout. For the options, the number of levels will be set to 4. Edge simplicity, set that to 4. Edge fidelity, set that to 2. And then hit OK. Alright, so it creates this kind of effect on our image. And then we're going to add here a hue and saturation. So from this color layer selected, go to the adjustment layer icon, go to hue and saturation. Make sure that you're going to click on that clip icon. There you are. And then from the saturation, I'm going to increase this one to the amount that I want. Okay. So I'm good with 36. Yes, this one. This is good for me. All right. And then another thing here, still selecting that color layer, go to the adjustment layer icon once again, then choose levels. Okay, because my goal here is to darken the shadows. Okay, so to do that, from this shadow slider, I'm going to click and drag it, moving to the right in the amount of 40. Yes, this one. Okay, and then let's make it a little bit brighter. So from the highlight slider, click and drag it just a little bit, just to brighten it up, something like this. Okay, so I just set that to 210. This one is looking good. That looks cartoonated. Then the next step here is that go to the top layer. So from this lighten, we're going to make it visible now. So just click on this to make it visible. There you are. And then right click on it and then choose create clipping mask. And then from the blend mode, I'm gonna set this one to lighten. Okay, there you are. So we're good with this. So let me now show you the before and after. This one is the before and this one is the after. And that is how to turn image into cartoon in Photoshop.